Hi everyone, it's Bork. In today's video, we'll be covering the details for the maintenance on Frozen Darkness. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. One of the first things being is the maintenance time, August 3rd, 0200 to 0900 UTC. So let's go ahead and jump right into the browsers. You can see 0200 to 0900 UTC. That's actually going to be in the next couple of hours. Here's going to be a time converter right around like 7 p.m. PST. That's when the maintenance is going to be occurring. Or as you can see here on time is, here's going to be a bunch of different locations, but essentially it's August 2nd, 2300 right now. So in the next couple of hours, we will be having a maintenance because it will be 0200 UTC. I just want to make that clear. Maintenance is going to be happening in the next couple of hours as of the release of this video. And you can check like the time is sites. I'll leave links down below. But before we jump into the news bits, go in your items right here. If your serums are going to be expiring, make sure to use them. Mine's expiring in the next 2 days and 4 hours because I created my account a little bit later than other folks. So I'm just going to be burning like maybe 10 of my serums. I'm not really hell-bent if I lose serums, really, because that's not how I personally play PGR, but it's up to you at the end of the day. If you want to burn those serums, make sure to burn them ASAP because we do have a couple of hours left. If not, don't be too worried about it because it's not really a big deal when it comes down to it. But let's go ahead and jump right here into the maintenance bit. Now, the new version with Frozen Darkness, it tells us a couple of bits. The most important thing that I want to focus on, because I know a lot of people are going to be wondering, when is Lucia Alpha going to be appearing? All right, just note here, available in themed limited research, August 4th, 0800 UTC until September 1st UTC. So her banner is roughly going to be, 3 weeks and some change, a couple days left over. So it's just going to be something to take into account. She's not going to be appearing right after the maintenance because like we said earlier, the maintenance is going to be occurring at 0 or ending at 0900 UTC August 3rd. So there's going to be a couple of hours before she's going to be appearing. Technically, it's going to be a full 24 hours before her banner actually appears in some ways, or 23 hours. So don't expect like Lucia to be like here. Kamui is going to be available after the maintenance. You can see there right at the text, but you can see here Lucia is not going to be available as soon as the maintenance ends. All right, so if a bunch of people are like, hey, where's Lucia, what's happening, it says it right here in the maintenance details that Lucia is not going to be here until August 4th 0800. I know a lot of people are wondering that because a lot of people are just going to want to summon for her because she's going to be one of the best characters, but in the fine print she's not going to be available for upwards to 24 hours after the maintenance, or 23 hours. You can see here for the new events, Arctic Route Union, August 3rd, you have to be level 40 in order to access this. Just note that this is going to be available right after maintenance, as it says here. Same thing with the Arctic Night, right after maintenance, command at level 40, that's going to be available as well. This is probably going to be the stages that you're going to be farming because this is going to grant you a certain amount of Regent HE4, and you can see here currency Regent HE4 and some enhancements materials will be dropped when completing stages for the first time. All right, but these are the stages that you're most likely going to be repeating Arctic Night because you can clear this stage multiple times during the event duration. It says multiple right there, and this one only says like the first time. So we'll see how that goes. There's also going to be the boss challenge, Azure Scar. Command at level 40 is going to be required, and commandants will fight Rosetta. There's going to be 5 different difficulties. This is probably only going to be the first time clearance, so it's not going to be like a Phantom Pain Cage deal from what I can tell. And just note that this does not release until August 10th compared to these 2 challenge stages and new story that will be releasing right after maintenance. So if you're wondering, where's Rosetta, how come I can't fight her yet, August 10th is going to be the date. And then the event duration and event shop, it is going to be here for like the entire time, so August 3rd through September 8th. So make sure to farm out those Regent HE4 in order to get some Inverse Shard Bastion. That's pretty much going to grant you an A rank Kamui for free, possibly, and then 6-star memory set patent. We don't see any of the other 6-star memories that's going to be dropping from this event, so we'll just sit tight and wait until like more details come for the actual event shop for this. And then there's also going to be a new interlude for Lucia Crimson Abyss, which is Lucia Alpha, and then Kamui Bastion. Just note that essentially the interlude and obtaining corresponding constructs will be occurring on August 3rd. I don't want to like hype up news where like, oh, you can get Lucia Alpha until we actually see this. So for now, I'm going to remain skeptical. And then co-op boss Rosetta, August 3rd is going to be appearing. You need command at level 50. That's going to be different from the actual event boss. That's going to be for the boss challenge, I believe, right here for Azure Scar. I guess there's going to be a boss challenge and there is going to be a co-op form of Rosetta. She is probably going to be dropping some stuff. Yeah, I guess that's going to be something to look forward to. Then there's going to be the Gold Vortex new chapter. After the maintenance on August 3rd, you have unlocked Golden Vortex and completed chapter chapter 2 in Golden Vortex. So I don't think I've done that yet. So, and then probably like the biggest difficulty thing will be commandant level 60 in order to unlock the stronghold chapters. That's going to be available after maintenance, and it will be available in story mode. All right, and just note, we already covered this. Kamui Bastion is going to be available after the maintenance and the themed limited research, and then Lucia Crimson Abyss won't be appearing until August 4th 0800, which is going to be roughly technically 23 hours after the maintenance, because maintenance is going to be ending at 0900 UTC. Also, you never know, maintenance could be delayed because, you know, other issues can occur. There's going to be some new packages. We're going to get a quick unequip button added to our general equipment, which is going to be nice because I feel like we needed that quick unequip button in case people needed it. And one of the biggest things is probably revamps on Hannah and Ivy. Apparently they were being triggered when you would switch into characters, because when you switch into characters you do a 3-ping, but now the 3-ping will only occur when you actually do a 3-ping. So that's actually a huge nerf on Hannah and Ivy, but that was pretty cool to note that you could trigger it in that way. And then I guess some constructs descriptions are going to be optimized a little bit better, but overall this is going to be a pretty cool update. And Lucia coming in later and her only being available for, you know, a minimum set of time, you know, 3 weeks compared till September 8th is going to be maybe off-putting for some, because she's not going to be appearing for like the full like 7 days, because technically we lose a week for her like not appearing until September 8th. But hopefully by then I feel like everyone should have enough to do some pulls. If you're wondering, I have 11,000 black cards, and this is me just like not playing the game really. I log in once in a while and I do my dailies, and then if you go into your R&D research and you haven't spent anything, you should have 2,500, you know, event tickets. So most folks who have not spent any of their currency, you should be safe. If you spent any currency whatsoever, I feel like it might be a little bit difficult to pity Lucia Alpha, but for the most part we're gonna have plenty of time. This event is going to be available for, you know, technically 3 weeks when Lucia banners is going to be appearing, not like the full 4 weeks, because technically the whole entire event ends at September 8th, but Lucia's banner is going to be ending on September 1st. So that's going to be interesting right there personally. And just note that the Sakura, the 6-star weapon for Lucia, is going to be appearing. Her 6-star weapon is currently not available. And then Big Kamui, don't get that mixed up with, you know, other Kamui's weapon. That is going to be his exclusive. This is A rank Kamui's weapons exclusive. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit confusing, like navigating between like different weapons, but it's really cool just to see Lucia Alpha here. And I know a bunch of people are just going to have questions. Let's go ahead and just jump into some interlude, or not interlude, resources and what I've been farming. Firstly, I've just been going pretty crazy on either overclock material, but most of the time I have been jumping into memory and just farming these the heck out. And personally, I'm just going to keep doing this until I have my co-op missions available to me, and then I'll probably be burning 10 serum on like either the memory or the co-op missions personally. Regardless of the fact, good luck to folks pulling for Lucia Alpha. I'm going to be pulling for Lucia Alpha. I feel like I'll have more than enough time to collect the resources to actually get her. But when it comes to her, I feel like she is going to be one of like the best characters. I also think that she's not going to be the character that everyone expected, because she is going to be a difficult character to play compared to like most other characters that we have. Like, I don't think you can just spam like Lucia Alpha. She has like a very tight window on her skills. Like for example, you should have like the buff that enables her to deal extra damage on whenever she does her ultimate skill. And I feel like that's one of the things that a lot of people won't be doing, is when you do use her skills, like you're not going to be doing certain things. But it's going to be interesting. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of tutorials to show you how to properly use Lucia Alpha. She is going to be one of the best characters for quite some time, and technically the only characters that might power creep her, and the characters that might power creep her will require like huge wailing in order for her to actually be power crept, is going to be the near automata characters. And you need like triple S ranks on one of the characters in order for, you know, that entire team to be more viable than, you know, Lucia Alpha. So Lucia Alpha is going to be good for pretty much ever, in my opinion, at least until, you know, the near automata like collab occurs, which is going to be quite some time. And we don't even know if we're going to be getting the near automata collab, because they have to do licensing and IP handling and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm super happy we're going to be getting Lucia Alpha. Good luck to anyone. Ooh, we got a 6-star right here. That's going to be Shakespeare. Honestly, I'm really hyped. I'm going to be doing some summons. I'll probably stream my summons whenever Lucia Alpha does decide to appear. And good luck to everyone. Best wishes, and make sure to spend those serums if you haven't already, if they're going to be expiring in the next couple of hours. I have a couple hours left before mine pretty much expire, far, but I'm going to be burning 10 just in case I need to, and you know, just for good measure. But anyways, if you made it this far in today's video, consider subscribing, dropping a like, leaving a comment. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Once we hit 27,500 subs, we're doing a giveaway. Good luck on your summons for Lucia, who will be appearing August 4th, 0800 UTC, and have a fantastic day. I will see you in the next one.